On to the episode of Sports Line with JLE Marte, we'll discuss sports like family. That's the theme song, Man Talk of my first album, The JLE Experience. Only music copyright, don't mute on Facebook. Season finale of season 4, finally brought it back. Been on her sabbatical.
Okay.
The Buddhist monks and all that good stuff. Had to mess with her. We got a guest panelist, my brother-in-law. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, it's gonna be 2 against 1.
No, Lord.
Into the stage, Anthony.
What's up, everybody? Marte, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I love it when you be getting on his head.
He come in on that bull.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
All right, another fun-filled day.
Okay.
I was watching the game, and Chargers like they want to do some work.
They acting like it, but you know, the tale of two halves, right?
Okay.
Yeah. But I titled this one, Did Dak Prescott Start Spitgate? Because Jerome had sent me some video footage that...
Yeah, when they showed the aftermath, I was like, okay.
I mean, he spit to the ground, but he initiated it.
He did.
He got caught spitting on his jersey, like, oh, he
exactly.
Right.
And they wound up beating 24-20, the Eagles did.
I definitely take he did the little head nod too. So I definitely believe he was doing the gesture, but Carter didn't have to one up it like that. Like,
I mean,
don't put it on the body, baby. Like, damn.
But you know what? When I first seen it live in action, watching it, I said, "Nah, what was he thinking? Like, we're not even 6 seconds in the game. Like, what you doing?" But when they showed the footage later during the game of, like you said, how Dak had came at him, we don't know what he said, okay? Right. But he definitely was coming at him. That's why Carter walked up like, what? Like, what you say? Like, okay, I get that. But once I seen that, I was like, all right, well, he was bold enough to just do it the way he did it. But I'm like, okay, he could have been subliminal with it. Right. Okay, like Dak was. But I mean, in the moment, you don't know how you're gonna react when you feel some type of way or something.
Right. Like I don't now seeing the whole thing, I just don't. I know exactly what he was thinking, so I understand it now. It's like, okay, I'm not looking at you like you some villain now.
Exactly.
Because at first it was like he spits in Dak's face. I was like, what? He's spitting in his face? And it's not in the face. And he specifically kind of aims at his chest. So it's like you took some out of it, but just as a professional, you know, both of them should never forget that they professionals. But Jalen Collar just got to know, like, once you put it on the body, it's just a little different, baby. But I definitely feel you. I feel you, but you can't put it on the body. But you know what, though? You know what really got my attention is, man, Dallas, they team don't respect Dak, huh? Like, how when they seen that spit touching, didn't nobody want to throw a punch?
I saw that too.
Could you imagine if somebody spit on Lamar Jackson? They going in Baltimore. They going. You ain't even got to ask it. Man, they spit on Pat Mahomes. It's going.
Oh, you going for the season.
They throwing hands.
You going for the season.
Man, what the
now, do y'all think they both should be suspended for it?
Not they both. Ain't no way they both.
Well, Dak spit at him first. You know, he spit at the ground. He initiated.
Man, it's the body. It don't matter. It's the body.
Yeah.
It's the body. I could forget that you spit on the ground somewhere near 2 feet, 3 feet near me. But you touched my body with it. Like, it's just not going. No, I couldn't have been a professional. I wouldn't have been professional.
Sound like her. Like, I can't play sports.
I would have lost my career.
Both
of y'all just
hold on. Everybody getting fired. Do you hear me? Everybody is getting fired that day. Nah.
Yeah.
That's a violation. But again, when I seen it, I was like, okay, nah, what he doing? Like,
right.
I I couldn't accept it. Now, Jeff, you know how much of a Bulldog fan I am. So I've been a Carter fan. I'm like, what is you doing? Like, what happened? But then I seen the video and was like, all right, well, okay, Dak want to be, undercover with it. Jalen, like, here I go. It's a difference in how they approach it. Okay.
Right.
But like you said, once that spit landed on my body, forget about it.
I'm losing my mind now. I'm losing my damn mind. Like,
forget about it.
Yeah, and it's on TV, so I gotta try to break.
See, that's why I feel they both.
Everybody in the world, they gotta see me get on your ass.
I think they both be the game just because this was the world watching the season open. And get you being crafty, but you initiated it, and he just took it a step further. They was calling it out.
But you know what? The step further matters all the time. How many times in game do you see a player throw an elbow or a chop? The ref don't see it, but they see the retaliation. I was like, it matters. It just don't. It matters. They in a professional football league, bro. They're paid millions of dollars. Dak is one of the highest paid players in the NFL. Carter is on his way, one of the young hogs in the NFL. So I'm just saying, they just can't forget that they represent a business. Like, it don't matter our personal stuff. Like, we know what we would do if we was at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? But it is different when you represent $1 billion organization and you the stars in it. Like, they gonna do what they do, man. Like, we can't forget that.
They definitely have. I guess over the summer they trying to make sure the kids play and all that good stuff. So if y'all notice any taunting type stuff at the touchdown, that's a flag now.
Right.
They just score a touchdown, go sit your ass down. That's it.
Right.
Right. We taking all that out the game now. And we want to be good, clean fun.
Okay, now wait a minute. You say this is in what league? Is this in the
NFL? They was talking about it that they're trying to cut down on sportsmanship.
Oh, well, I like
the little kids doing all the ton stuff that they've been doing. So now, if you're doing too much of a celebration, they're gonna call it 15 yards.
You know what? I just wish we could stop living in a world where we got to, keep making everybody be the winners and can't accept losers. And now you got to be
right.
Like, come on now. Where your backbone at? Nah.
I don't believe in that participation crap.
Right.
Listen. I just don't understand.
Yeah, everybody want to be seen, celebrated. Like, man. Sometimes y'all do silly shit. We need to see you do that too, so we know what kind of people you are. Like, you can't. It ain't just about winning. You know. Life ain't full of wins. Like, you gonna have some losses, so you can't cuddle them and not show them what's up. You got to show people what's up.
Yeah. Period.
Now, was it smart for them to trade Micah Parsons?
I don't know about smart, but the relationship had gone, like, it was past that. I believe it was the right thing to do in the end, just because of where things had went. Like, Micah, as I would have made it clear, is just the tone that Jerry Jones was talking about him and the events. It had that master and boy feel. And I'm just glad that he stood on his morals and wasn't just, it ain't about the money. You just ain't gonna talk to me or about me.
He said, not the master and the boy.
He gave some scenario. It's like when the son go out and the mama and the daddy I'm like, what? What are you talking about, Jerry? Mama and daddy? Why is you even bringing some words like that up? Like, what are you talking about, man? And the disrespect of his representation. You know what I mean? Like, this man is a walk-in business. What do you mean you're not going to talk to his? It just, it's just such disrespect, man. It's such disrespect, man. Like,
now, his agent spoke on First Take and explained the contract that he wrote out for him was something he would tell him not to sign anyway, which, like, you don't want him here anyway, because the way you set this contract up, ain't nobody gonna sign that if they read it. So all that he was saying, I gave a great deal, he was lying. He didn't want to pay.
Well, he never seen the contract. He told him because David Mulligetta told him basically don't send it. That's when Jerry was telling on Stephen A's. He told me to shove it up my ass. David Mulligetta said, no, I didn't tell him to shove it up his ass, but I basically told him don't send it. Like, we haven't negotiated nothing. I don't like, it doesn't matter what you think you guys talked about. I'm his representation. whoever you gonna send or we need to sit down and have a talk about the particulars of an agreement. And that's how business is done, period. So why would you treat this man any differently and talking about he bought the Dallas Cowboys with a handshake deal? The fuck your handshake deal? Just excuse me again. I'm sorry, America.
It's sports show, man.
He's talking about, man, a handshake deal. I was like, man, was blacks even, man, we wasn't even looked at, we couldn't even play quarterback in y'all eyes at that time. Like, y'all didn't even look at us like nothing. You know what I mean? So don't be talking about no handshake deal. We need ours in black and white where you can go to quarterback.
You know, Jerry had to make room for all them damn quarterbacks and all these other people he didn't try to bring over there during the draft. Yeah. He trying to let go of a little bit of cap money, okay? He said, "Get on out of here. We ain't won a championship with you. Get out of here."
Nah. Right. I mean, I definitely ain't mad at the trade. I just think, like they said, open it up sooner and get you, some more picks, maybe even a better player than Kenny Clark. Not that Kenny Clark is bad, because I like Kenny Clark. But yeah, they could have did something. He could have just handled the business different. But I just don't like the tone of the conversation. Like, come on, man.
Now, do y'all think the Eagles got a chance to repeat after the first game performance? Don't score 3 points second half?
Man, I don't do the week 1 thing, man. I need to see at least week 5. Who's still healthy?
Can I just say that damn 1 hour delay made me go to bed. I'm sorry, I went to bed. I don't even remember the end of the third quarter because that was like almost 5 minutes remaining that we still ain't see before it went delay. And I was like, okay, listen, like I like you, Anthony. I need to see a little bit more, but I feel like we could have did way better if my boy Jalen had kept his cool past 5 seconds in the game. I'm just saying he ain't even officially took the field.
Right.
So I just feel like a lot of things could have went differently.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I think
the pass rush would have definitely looked different, like 100%. I fell asleep, and when I woke up, it was 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I was like, ain't this about man? What's going on? I was mad. So, and the way they was going back and forth on each other, and because both of them was looking good. Jalen was picking that running all over him, then dropped that bomb at the end. Dak was doing his thing. I was like, okay, we're gonna have us a shootout. Let's get to the second half. But that delay took all the air out the room.
It did. I swear.
You can't really judge it on that. Yeah. They both looked good in the first half. Offensively, Jalen Carter was missing defensively, so we know they was missing a big piece. That's a big dog right there. So
one thing I did notice that other teams might look at the first half compared to the second because of the storm warning.
Right. You got
Barkley wasn't getting off like last year, so they might look at, well, Dallas was 7-10, and they were able to keep him in check. We got a better defense than what they got, so okay, we can game plan to make sure you ain't about to get no 200-300 yard type games like last season.
Hey, what if what Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan till you get punched in the mouth. Mm-hmm. They can think that all they want to, man. This game, that was the first week of the season. Mm-hmm. Players, it's a lot of players ain't even got their football legs really under them. Look how short the preseason is now. No contact in the offseason no more. So I'm saying, man, it's gonna take at least week 5, week 6 before we know who ain't playing and who for real. Because how many people jump out with that 4-2, 4-0, looking good, and then nosedive from there on.
I mean, I don't see them repeating because it's so much parity now.
Yeah.
Unless they would have got like a superstar free agent, like, okay, y'all done made the Avengers now. Y'all definitely gonna do it, but they ain't really made no hard moves. Like they tried to get Michael Parsons, but Jerry Jones wasn't gonna trade him within the division.
Okay, but what I want to understand is, Jeff, the season just started. What are we saying?
Right.
Like, why do you feel that way?
Because I'm saying, what if some of the teams that you think got the edge on them, how you know they gonna be healthy come postseason?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just
you
saying
always gonna have someone get hurt.
It's such a but look how Detroit started from start to finish. Look how much that team changed by the time it got to the postseason.
I ain't going in a rabbit hole with you.
No. We ain't. I'm just saying. Just in general, just from start to finish, all those injuries. Look at how much different the team had to play versus start to the ending. You know, by the end of the season, they just had to outscore you because they couldn't stop nothing. So every game was you know what I mean? That's a lot to do. That's hard to do. So it's just
like it's just a breeze going up and down that field for what 18 games now. Right. They just keep adding games in the season.
Yeah. Look at Joe Burrow. Look how they always start out slow, and then other than last year, they usually pick up steam and then make the postseason. And even when they went to the Super Bowl, they didn't have no great regular season. Record. They just picked up steam as the season went.
Something that they said that I didn't know they were doing. Mm-hmm. They weren't playing in the preseason. Cincinnati, they starters. That's why they start off slow. So this time around, they actually play to try to be in stride.
Well, that may be the reasoning, but I'm just saying, look what happened. Starting out 0-4. And then you thinking it's over, and then they end up making it into the postseason. So that's what I mean. Them first 4 weeks, man, it'd be a lot of fool's gold in them first 4 weeks. It'd be a lot of fool's gold, man. You'll think a team got an identity.
It's sport.
Let's say, for example, how long you think Joe Flacco gonna hold up physically?
I don't know.
Okay, now wait a minute. You said Joe Flacco,
right?
Yeah, he did quarterback.
I'm saying
he was the Browns.
Yeah, like physically, with him being 42 years old, how you think he gonna last a 17-week season?
He should if they protect him and do their job.
No, they don't. Well, we know they don't have a good offensive line. They got a bomb D, but they don't have no good offensive line like that.
They got 50-man roster.
Joe Flacco ain't running nowhere. He ain't running from nobody.
He's a fucking passer. So they gonna have to protect him.
You know what I mean? So I'm saying, let's say, for example, they start out 4-3 over the next 7 games, but then you lose him late. I mean, like, man, you just
they're gonna put Dylan out there. That's all.
You just never know, man.
That's going to start the Dylan versus Shador conversation.
Right, but the team's trajectory now with a rookie QB, it ain't the same no more. Now you can fool rookies. Now they coming in late season, trying to identify new NFL defenses, not what you just seen in the preseason. Not
now
what
they are saying that Deshaun Watson they might wind up playing him because he's looking at the schedule. Why you laugh? They made $40 million. They gonna put him back. He's still the starter.
I think he's starting. What you think?
Wait a minute. You think Deshaun Watson and what team?
The Browns. You think Deshaun Watson gonna get to play again?
No.
They said he's playing good. He's looking good. They gonna put him. They didn't gave the man $240 million.
Right. Now I tell you that.
The mess up. How many chances? Like,
but they paid him $240 million guaranteed. They gonna put his ass out.
Guaranteed. There. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now that's a hell of a point.
Like, we gave him all this
contract is fully guaranteed. You might have to break something out there again.
Flacco's
like your ass out there. Like, man, you didn't got us for all this money and it's guaranteed. Yeah. Put him in, coach.
They put him out there, see if he good, because that's their starter.
Yeah. I can't say I would be surprised if they did that. Just on the money alone, I wouldn't be surprised if
I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at that. Yeah,
they're paying 4 quarterbacks.
That's a good one right there.
Now, do y'all think Shador might see a start this season at some point?
Well, it depends on, for one, the question you just was talking about with Deshaun. If Deshaun don't come in, then I say yes, because I really I don't think we're going to see Flacco past week 5. I'm serious, man. I think he's gonna hurt himself. I think he's gonna hurt himself before.
Tom Brady played at 45 out there, right?
That's right.
He looked okay.
But
Joe Flacco.
Why are we sleeping on Flacco like that? I mean, yeah, he old for
football years because he ain't played a full season and he ain't made it a full season in years. That's why I'm just betting on.
But Jordan just said the man don't like running, and so therefore
he know how to get down.
He gonna know
he don't know how to stay safe. Boom, that part.
Yeah, he don't.
He gonna get down.
Joe Flacco does not have a history of staying safe. I'm just saying he's not. So I just don't think he's gonna last past week 5. He has not played a full season in over a decade.
Yeah,
that's a long time, bro. Tom Brady was old, but he was playing the whole damn time. He wasn't sitting on nobody's bench. He was starting every game. He was in football shape.
Flacco look good.
Yeah, I think I ain't saying he don't look good when he can stay up. I'm saying I don't think physically he gonna last.
He said he's accident prone, Jeff. So
he had a walker and a cane.
Yeah, if he's still playing past week 5, he'll exceed my expectations of him because I just don't think physically he gonna hold up, man.
Now, do y'all think the league will let Saquon run rush out again, or they might catch up to him?
What you mean catch up to him?
Like last year, he almost broke the record for 2,000 some yards. Will he have a repeat, or they defense going to kind of scheme better? He might get 1,000 yards, but not like 2,000.
Well, I don't feel like he had really much productivity last night, unless I fell asleep on that part.
No, he had like 6 yards.
No, he didn't have a big night.
Okay.
But and then you got the ring night.
Everybody pretty much
moves on ring night. Thursday night games usually go under. I mean, it just traditionally, man, that ain't never really.
Most teams who normally will win that game until late. Traditionally, the champion will win on ring night.
But I'm saying they don't be no powerhouse games. They be hard wins, harder wins than they should be, just because of the emotion of the night. They don't really be blowouts like that.
Yeah, because it was a lot of back and forth action in the first half. So it was interesting. And then we got in that third quarter, and then we hit that weather delay, and I was like, all right, I can't do it.
Right. But a 2,000-yard season, Jeff, is a special season.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't excited.
Yeah, that's a special season, though, Jeff. 2,000 yards, like that's why it's kind of, it's celebrated so much. You know what I mean? Like, so if he don't get 2,000 yards again, that's not going to be nothing. But if he continuously adds 1,000 to 1,000 plus, I'm saying that's a shit. He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, I believe it. I like Saquon.
Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of the league letting him do nothing. I think Saquon is one of them guys. You see him jump back. You seen him backwards hurdle. Man, who you? I lost my mind. I think I spilled the drink. I was like, man, did he just do it? Man, how do you?
I mean, defensive coordinators do.
A grown man in a live football game, you didn't turn your back and hurdled him and ran some more. I was, man, he's one of them guys.
But defensive coordinators do their work, and they do catch up to how to contain you.
I know.
Now, unless you
2000 is just
Hall of Fame type where, like Emmett them, the Terrell Davis them are old. I'm getting 150 a game. I don't care what you do. We ain't got too many. Derrick Henry might be like that last bat like that, but he's starting to slow down. Like they call
different game though, different team. Broncos was built like that. I'm just saying, like they just different team. His style is different. He doing his thing different, and he a champion. Like he can snap his. And I think he carving his own path. Where he measures up to the rest is when his career is over. We can worry about that then, but he's still playing. He doing his thing, man.
You on that bus too now? That train?
There we go, Jeff. You always gotta be the hater, Jeff.
Yeah, what I was saying about the boy, he just won the Super Bowl. Off a 2,000-yard rushing season. What else can he say?
I might as well play it now because I get the way y'all talking.
And he did that sitting out again. Yeah. I'm just saying, and he said out again.
Y'all on these player trades, boy. Y'all ain't church no more. Y'all on the trade.
Jeff, not you the train, Jeff.
Okay, so you. So
we might be on the train, but you in that house.
No, I am a truth teller. I'm ahead of the curve.
He almost choked. Jeff,
I'm ahead of the curve.
Don't you tell him lies. Not in America.
A lot of stuff I say is factual. Now you might not come around at that moment, but then you sit back and say, "Damn, he had a point." And I can't tell him he did because I don't want to hear his mouth. So yeah,
even if it ain't factual yet, it's factual, huh?
That's what you feel, Lord.
Even if it ain't never happened yet,
you just see it. Like, okay, well, this team playing, man, they might go 13-3. Like, what? That's a lot. Like, how did you know? Like, just where they were looking. Just saying.
Jeff, only a handful of times, and I must just say 3 that I have to tell you was right, and it hurts so bad for me to do that. Damn. Okay, so
but we ain't gonna talk about you, Decepticon.
That's a real specific.
Okay, now out of all these seasons, maybe 3 times I didn't agree with you. Okay,
and you laugh right now.
And it hurt it, Jeff. It hurt it so bad.
You know what I got for you for that line you doing on this TV? This is what I got for you. All that line. 3 times I've been right. I've had to go to YouTube.
What y'all think about Arch Manning?
Oh, Lord.
Right now, it's a lot of hype.
Man, it's been hype, man.
It's like they say, he's number 1 draft pick. Like, they ain't even played a game yet last Saturday. Like,
yeah. You know what they said?
He got to play at least 5 games to be the top 1 or 2 seed.
He did play last Saturday.
Yeah,
but before they played, they were saying, "Oh, he did not want to pick. He just like."
They was talking about he's the Heisman favorite. I was like, he ain't even been a starter yet before a season. Like, who saw him be a Heisman? I'm just pointing out the difference. See how they treat Shador and Dion. They had to make a point to him, and then trying to ruin and sabotage his son's career. But you trying to just yellow brick road a Manning right through the door. Number 1 pick. He didn't, and even the starts that he had, he never looked like the best college quarterback. Even that he wasn't better than yours. He couldn't beat out Ewers.
You know,
okay.
I have to say this. I really do because I really do, Jeff. You know, I love me some Peyton Manning, and you know, even Eli. I didn't have to defend him on the show with you.
Don't even start that garbage about Eli.
Okay, and I really hate to say this, but no, I'm gonna have to agree with Anthony because I was expecting so much more, and I know that was just game 1, and this is first season being a starter. But like you said, the hype has just been so in your face, and so I just wanted more, and I just was not like, I don't know. I'm not confident, and I want to be confident just for namesake purposes. Okay, if nothing else, and so definitely like the comparison against the Sanders because it was a completely different scene and scenario, and I hate to see that. But yeah, I'm just not so on Arch Manning. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got some work to prove if he that dude.
Now I believe he can turn into probably one of the greats, but to already be lying and telling people he's the Heisman front runner. Now you just dismissing all these people that we didn't see with our own eyes balling. The wide receiver out of Ohio State, he coming off a national title, Jeremiah Smith. I'm like, how he's not the Heisman front runner, and he out there snatching people's soul out the air. Like, what did you? I was like, it didn't make no sense.
They didn't talk about nobody in Ohio State beat them. They didn't talk about them really. And
then to watch the national media go and try to clean it up and turn it on people for being critics. Like, hold on. Y'all the one who painted him like this. Don't get mad at everybody now because we were trying to figure out why the hell y'all did that. Because nobody's seen him play. Nobody's seen the tape, you know what I mean, on this dude to be like, well,
here's the thing. He did play a little. Like, he was like, he came in when they needed him to come in, then he sat back on down. Like, again, he was a filler. And so I get that Okay, like you said, this is the first season. He gonna be leading. Okay,
right.
But like you said, why are we paying him to be on Heisman status level? He
Right.
ain't did that. And then when he do play, you looking like, okay, what is? I felt like he was rushing. He was nervous. He wasn't really trying to set up nothing. He wasn't looking for nothing. Like he was just all over the place. And I was like, I don't know. Is it nerves? Is it? Okay, now it's really all on
That's
him, and
right.
now he's like, "What I'm gonna do?" I don't know. Like, I just feel like when you come for greatness and you got all these people hyping you up, like you great, you should be great. So just
Right.
like, okay, Shador had to go through what he had to go through. Okay, now you're gonna have to go out there and be a dog. You're gonna have to be a beast, and you're gonna have to let them know why they were supposed to hype you up like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's just a level like that you just supposed to have, and I just didn't feel like he even had that confidence, that swag, like he ready or
He didn't
he
even step
there.
in
You
the
know,
field
I didn't
like
feel
that.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it.
Right. He did not have that, like, yeah, man, exactly. You
He
couldn't have
ain't
said
had that. I
it.
got this.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it.
He wasn't the leader. He didn't, grab a hold of his troop. Like, all right, let's do. Nothing.
Right.
I'm like, okay,
he looked like he was panicked back there. Like
that's all I'm saying.
Right.
You too right. You not thinking. You not standing. You not communicating. Like you just a chicken with your head cut off. I'm like, okay, what is this?
Right.
What
not
are we doing?
panic like he was scared to play, just like he just didn't know what to do.
Know what to do.
Like, yeah, he just wasn't prepared to go.
He was not prepared.
But like she say that, like dog, like what you get from the Cam Newtons and Joe Burrows and all them when they come to the podium and they talking to them after a game and they lost, you can see it in their face that they so damn mad about this loss and being here. It was just you just get a different one, not that, and that could be nothing at all. Who knows? He a kid, he's a kid. I mean, shit.
So that was game one. I'm not trying to nail him to the cross, but I'm definitely going to give some criticism because of your name and because I actually am a fan of the Mannings. And I'm like, if we didn't hype you up like this, you got to be able to do something. Even if in the end you lose.
Right.
You went out there, you left it on the field, and that's all I could ask for. But it was like I didn't have anything left on the field except a loss. Like I don't know. It was
just, you really don't want to play like that hard.
Well,
maybe just the name. I got to get out there.
Okay, well that's kind of what I felt.
We'll find out. I wouldn't go. I don't think it's quite. That's. I don't
want to say that, but I was thinking it. I don't want to say it. But I'm thinking
you really want to do this?
But we're gonna find out. Like, that was game one against the best one of the, the second best in the country or whatever. Obviously the best now. Yeah. And we'll see what you do from there because they ain't gonna face a lot of defenses like Ohio State. But I think they will face offenses that are more talented than Ohio State's as far, especially from the quarterback. I don't know about that Julian Sand dude. Not saying he's bad, but I don't know if he's like
they could face what Deion and Shador dealt with in Colorado, where a lot of teams want to prove a point. Like he ain't the next coming of a Manning.
Hey Jeff.
Yes.
I'm actually that's what pisses me off is like, no, he's not gonna get treated like that. They're gonna usher his ass in. Nah,
I think some defense might want to say, "Oh, he the Heisman."
And that was one of the things I wanted to point out, that they always keep these words that they keep using. They're respected and they're decent people.
Mm-hmm.
Those are them dog whistles, man. Those are them.
Yeah.
Those are them dog whistles.
Players.
And who is the juxtaposed thing that is Deion and Shador? So I'm not letting that go. They're not getting that over on me.
I mean, if I'm a player and we got to play Texas,
man,
I
ain't saying coaches are gonna play them to beat them 100%. It's never gonna be like what Shador and Deion went through. They ain't even thinking of them like they don't.
No, man, I'm talking about I'm talking about the defensive players.
I'm saying
maybe they looking at where they at right now, draft wise, and now
I'm talking about them too.
I'm going to ball out and tag his ass. They went to 54. He was on his head.
But they was taking it personal with Shador. Remember some of their press conferences taking shots at him personally. I'm saying no. I don't think they're coming with the same fury.
Yeah, they might not do that, but they might.
And
you know why? Again, I don't want to make it be like a race thing. Okay, although we could say
it is a race thing. What you talking about?
I'm like, we could say that, but I ain't gonna go there. What I'm gonna say is this: they didn't appreciate that Shador carried this same like arrogance, but in a new millennial Z era, that they didn't accept. I mean, again, his dad was arrogant, his dad was cocky, but that came from a different era, a different time. He did different things. He didn't have social media because maybe he would have got treated like Shador. I mean, we don't know. I'm just saying,
something that has
it was
come
too
out
much for them.
On why they was trying to,
and they wanted to make an example to say, no, you not that wanted, or you not that valuable. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and now we here still talking about it. So again, it definitely set a precedence. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Shador is gonna have to like overly prove himself, just like I feel like the Manning, Arch Manning needs to do.
I mean, the two parts that came out recently because. And it's weird how these owners think. They're fine with a wide receiver or a defensive player acting like that, but not the quarterback. And they don't want to let him in, and that'd be the floodgates. All these black quarterbacks that are starting to come going to act like that.
Let me ask you this, though. How was he? Now here's the question. How was he acting? What did he do?
He's acting like this.
Flamboyant for them. He was cool. He had too much swag.
I'm just saying still.
Yeah, which is weird.
The events are what they are. What did he do? Boombox, a young kid with a boombox for his social media stream, for his social media presence. That
no, this what it was.
A young friend, a young man.
A quarterback.
This is what it was.
Like that.
When he went to the combine. And he didn't participate.
Right.
And then he showed up at I forget what
he threw at his pro day, which is common. He threw at his that's a common thing. That's not nothing new. A lot of quarterbacks, I want to say Lamar Jackson and them didn't throw at the pro day, at the pro day either, or combine, but they threw at their school's pro day. Johnny Manziel, I think he threw at not at the combine, but at his pro day. To Mike Williams and all them. So that's what I'm saying is why was he treated so badly for following the lead of he didn't do nothing wrong. That's not a thing anymore. People don't. Only thing they go to the combine a lot of times to do is to run. Show that 4.2. That's why, you know what I mean? If you were fast, you want to show that blazing speed to the world because they're going to televise. But they do their pro days and the social media presence in the background. That's with the legendary. What is it? Why does he have legendary? It's on his social media profile.
They don't want to see the
change. It's not like he walked to the Browns. He didn't go to the Browns field with his jersey saying 21 legendary. He went. They say he's wonderful in the building, wonderful at practice, wonderful with the. That's the reports.
But
so why is this man being judged?
And then he did an interview where he was like, what did he say to the lady when she asked him something and he was like, well, you think I'm great or something like that. Like he was just being a little cocky. Again, they didn't like all the cockiness. And they was like, okay, pipe down.
And his appearance.
But they thought it was so bad to where all 32 teams had to have a conference about holding this boy back.
Yes, this is coming out.
I'm saying if you okay with that, you don't think that was nothing. That's fine. I'm telling you, like they don't treat all
daddy was in the background making calls to people saying who knows what about what they better do for his son and woo woo woo. Right. Again, we don't know what all happened in the background. We don't know.
No, we don't know. But what we do know is the Mannings did that, so why are they decent and respected? In fact,
because
not only did they do that, they made it
he wasn't in the headlights being cocky. I'm just saying.
They weren't dressed like that.
No more cockier than telling the NFL my son ain't going to that team. You send him to this team.
But presentation, they had suits on.
Presentation,
they weren't looking like rappers.
And that's what I have a problem with, because what are we talking about when we say when you say that word? I see white.
Corporate.
That's what I see. I see black and white.
And that's how
racism. I don't feel
back in the day.
That's what I see.
A quarterback has a suit on. He's more professional. He's the face of the company.
Anthony does not agree with corporate standards. He doesn't agree.
No. It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't agree with the standards. I'm saying the events that you describe when you talk about what you say, what he supposedly did, don't define somebody that wouldn't perform or thrive in the corporate standard.
That's true, but
that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, why did they think it was so egregious, him being somewhat arrogant to treat him the way that they're doing? That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
it was overboard. It's too much. And I would like, what are y'all doing? Because they're not going to treat Arch that way.
Go ahead.
I don't care.
Here's what I do want to ask you. Okay. And let me just be clear for the people so they don't think I'm trying to hate on the Sanders family, because I'm not. Okay. At all. Right. Okay. But would you say that since Shador went over to Colorado, we're not talking about Jackson, but when he went to Colorado, would you say that he was exceptional enough to be that cocky, though? Would you say that?
No, I don't. I think his attitude and how he carries himself is just kind of like these young dudes. They just got a different way they carry themselves. But do I believe that he plays the position? When you watch him play the position, I think he plays the position exceptionally well. And the first round grade that he had, that all of a sudden nobody wanted to take him to the fifth. Yeah. I'm saying he's not a fifth round talent.
They always
I don't think he's a top 5 talent, but for the first 2 rounds of the draft, I think he's a first to second round talent in the NFL. I think he's a starting talent in the NFL. That's what I think about it.
See, the thing is,
his attitude, I'm saying, I know who his daddy is, and knowing that I see that my daughter acts like me, even when she don't want to, it just his daddy raised him, so to penalize him for wearing your hat backwards.
Yeah,
but walking in your building. Hold on, let me finish that. But walking in your building and listening to every word your coach said and performing every drill just like your coach asked him, and acted like a professional with his teammates and the people in that building every day. And that didn't say nothing to them. Just the hat backwards did.
Because the way he first,
that's not enough, bro. That ain't cool. I'm not accepting. That's some bullshit.
But these are old,
some bullshit.
70-plus-year-old white billionaires who
well, then call it just like that. Corporate. Then it's black and it's white.
They're looking at if we allow Shador to come in like this, we got a gang of other black
come in like nothing though. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean? Come in like what?
I do appreciate. Look, Anthony did say he could have went in the first or second. It's like, okay,
no, they want to make an example.
I agree with that. You know, again, was he the first, second, third, fourth, fifth? No,
he wasn't.
Okay.
He wasn't.
So I'm glad. So you at least acknowledge that. Okay, that's all I was looking for was that part. But I hear you on it was too egregious. Like you went too far with it. It's like, okay, make an example in the first round. Okay. And by the second round, you need to be evaluating, do you really want to play with losing this potential talent? Because he is a talented person, like period. And I give him that credit. And like you said, he come from his daddy who was prime time, who if he had the same type of social media outlet access back then that Shador has now, he probably would have been extra if we could imagine that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get both sides. I give Jeff understanding that it's a business and it does come down to the corporate interest. It does at the end of the day.
But I'm saying everything that you described isn't something that stops you from being a corporate image. It's happening every day. And that's what I'm saying. It's too much. It was too much. I'm not even mad that he left in the 5th round, like per se. Because I'm just saying, but once you did it, why are you continuing to like, because how much can he take? Like, what are you doing? Y'all doing too much. Like, Jeff, you can say, I know business. They're doing too much, bro. They're doing too much. They're doing too much.
This is what
wrong. Like, at some point, something is wrong. Like, you can't just keep piling on and expecting this young man to just not stand up for himself. And then nobody wants to stand up for him because he wears his hat backwards. That's not enough.
But there
are corporate deals happening. There are multi-million LeBron brokers $100 million deals with his hat backwards. And lesser people than LeBron. Damian Lillard got $100 million Adidas deal with his hat backwards.
And
before he was game time.
They don't care about that.
Into the league with that. I'm saying there's so many examples of not super, like, you don't have to be the top of your craft to hat backwards, tattoos, dreads, earrings. That shit is not a thing anymore. Nobody cares about that no more.
But
so that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous for them to even
view a quarterback.
No, it's not. Look at Patrick Mahomes. His hair. Look at his hair and how wiry it been. Look at Lamar Jackson.
I guarantee you, when they win their meeting, they had suits on.
Jalen Hurts. The view of the quarterback has changed. I'm saying you outdated with the way you thinking.
No,
we can't let them stay on the hook.
This is why they did it.
No, it wasn't, man. Because Jalen Hurts and all them players look exactly like you saying. Jalen Hurts came there looking like Nino Brown, and he knew he was doing it for a reason. Drug culture.
Nino.
Yeah, he had the cane go backwards with the chain, representing drug culture as the star of an NFL
guarantee
team.
When he went to those meetings, he had his suit on.
Come on, man.
Lamar
Jackson got a mouthful of gold. He got dreads and a mouthful of gold.
They went in their corporate. After the fact, they showed you all that. But when they met with them old white men,
look at the boy that they drafted, Richardson in Indianapolis. He's less polished than Shador. Look how he acts. And they made him the face. They finally benched him.
He went in that meeting with a suit on to what they want to see.
No, man, Richardson, you gotta go look at his past, man. Go look at his stuff. No, ain't no.
Dude, this is their thought process.
No, he didn't. I'm giving you examples of Shadors right now, starting NFL quarterbacks.
And I do exactly what you said. They went there with a suit on. Because they were told, if you want to pass that test, you got to be corporate.
And I'm just enjoying that. I don't even have to be the one to argue with Jeff this time. Go ahead.
Yeah, because he's acting like Shador never wore a suit.
Jeff, you want to act like we don't live in a different time. It's like, okay, I get what you're saying, Jeff, and I agree with you to a certain extent. It is about what corporate is thinking about. Okay, well, if he thinks this highly of himself, and he acting like this, how I'm gonna feel about that. It's like, okay, yeah, you could think that you could be one way the first round or two, but after that, get over it, recognize what it is, and let's move forward. Because like you're saying, everybody don't fit that profile no more. Everybody doesn't wear the suit to the office no more. Like,
they don't do it no more.
It's a different way to do business. Like now, we're doing a podcast where we're just virtually at home, wherever. Right. You understand it's a different time, but
I know that.
I get some extent of what you're saying, but it's like no. Like at the end of the day,
look Kirk Cousins. He's down there. Look at Kirk Cousins. All the money he didn't make doing nothing. And this dancing. You see it? What he tell him, or what he tell him when he walked by with his little chain on, doing our dances. Come on, bro.
Because I just told Jerome this the other day. I said, I think I'm the biggest fan of Kirk Cousins, and it ain't got nothing to do with football. It's all about, he really think in another life he was a black man. I don't care what nobody say. That man is so enriched within like being hip, like he be dancing with his chain. He got his whole motto in Atlanta.
What did he ever win? What has he ever won? So I'm telling you, bro, it's the face. It ain't got nothing to Shador status. Ain't done nothing to be treated the way he's been treated. If he would look like Kirk Cousins, they would love it. Oh, he's hip. He's cool. It was just fine. It'd be just fine.
This information has come out on why they did
watch the brothers work from Jackson State to just watch his work, man. Stop judging him because he talks.
They don't do that.
He talks cool like a lot of brothers do. A lot of brothers talk cool. A lot of us got cool little flags.
These old millionaires are from the 50s, and they are stuck.
He ain't in no 50s. It's 2025. Damn the 50s.
When you meet us to get drafted, you're going to look corporate. You ain't going to
listen here. Damn the 50s.
Came here looking hip hop. Well, if he did it, these others we're going to draft to cut all that out.
No, we ain't living by no 50s. We
see
what Micah did. We ain't living
in another dimension, Lord. We just with the times, people. We just saying, okay, you could have held him out in the first round, but like, what was you doing making him wait the second, the third, the fourth, and barely picked him up in the fifth? So I'm just saying, like, that was a bit much.
Second preseason game, what they
all
did
the
to
future people
out there. They cut four of those offensive linemen the next day. Majority of the team that he played with got cut the next day. It was just like you didn't let him run the 2-minute drill. Come on, man. Ain't nobody's man. But to walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck, man.
Both of you, but this is how these old white men look at it.
No, that I understand that may be how they look at it, but I'm just saying
future people
shouldn't
come in there.
I'm not gonna repeat they narrative because it's wrong. I'm gonna push against
that's why they did
that
it.
May be the way they look at it, but it's wrong. And it needs to be pointed out. Shedeur is a talented brother. He needs to have his shot. He earned his shot. He didn't take the easy way or the easy road, him or his daddy, coaching or playing. Why are they treating him like that? It's an underdog story, bro. Jackson State, Colorado. He didn't play at Alabama. Nothing was promised to him. He just loves playing the game, and he knows it. His godfather was Tom Brady. That's why he's so damn poised back there. That's why he can read a defense the way he does. And you treat him like this. If Arch Manning if Brady was Arch Manning's godfather and Peyton was the coach, oh my God. Oh my God.
All that is wrapped in there.
Lifetime stories, movies about it. The rise of Peyton. I just get the hell out of here, bro. Like,
you're not wrong. I agree with you.
Yeah, but it's some bullshit.
Private league. This is the new rule. Unfortunately, they're setting. If you're going to be a black quarterback and you come interview for the draft, but they're not doing that because there's too many examples of them drafting players that walk in the room looking just like that. Shedeur does probably not in the meeting with them. They probably had a suit on.
Yeah, right. They be coming in. They be in flip flops.
Like we doing, Jeff.
They be in flip flops. Yeah, they be in flip flops.
But if we go this far to do this to this boy unjustly, I have to believe all the other people coming there, they first time meet them, they have a suit on.
No, they don't though, Jeff. You can look it up. Like, we don't have to lie. Like, you can literally, when we get off, Google players in their NFL interview outfits, and they'll pop up. You know
they be trying to be on the best dress list, Jeff. They all about fashion now. They not about no suits like that.
So the guys today don't even understand the young dude's fashion. They might have thought he was dressed raggedy. He might have been in the flyest shit out. I'm saying that's how different it is, Jeff. So they can't say that, man. Like, he might have been in the flyest shit ever. Like, when I go out, man, for my birthday, for example,
but he wasn't dressed like that in the music.
I went to the club, 46 years old, for my birthday. Man, with some of these dudes, man, it was a dude in basically like a crop top. I thought it was goofy. Man, everybody thought this shit was the coolest something. I don't know what it was, but it looked like I'm just like, damn. I guess I'm lost because I would have thought that this was
reported this.
And maybe not it. But
he wasn't in the traditional corporate suit look that they like.
But they don't do that. And all you can do is Google it. You can even probably Google it while we talking. Google, do all quarterbacks wear suits every time they go in for their NFL interview? I guarantee it ain't gonna be yes. I guarantee everybody didn't go in there in a suit.
Well, Jeff made it be all about a dress code. I wasn't even on
This
that.
is
I
what
wasn't
they.
even.
I know
This
you
is
got
what
sense,
the
Mark.
I was
reform
just,
found
I was
out.
just speaking in terms of his overall character. They wasn't
Right.
feeling it, and they had to make an example. And it's like,
No,
okay,
this
you can
is
make an
what they
example, but not
said.
like that. It was
The
too
Right.
much.
reporter,
It went
And
too
that's
far.
all I'm saying.
Like, and
That's what I'm
this
that's
is
it.
saying.
what they
But
said.
Jeff
Why they
trying to
did.
make it be about a damn dress code and a this and
Nah,
a that. It's
nah.
not
It
about
ain't.
all that, Jeff.
It ain't me. It's what
It
the
really ain't.
reporter found
Yeah,
out
but
that the
Jeff,
owners
you
did,
don't ruin
and that's what they said.
you don't ruin or sabotage a young, basically, and
That's what.
to a
That
lot of
was
people, a
their
kid.
answer. He
You don't
wasn't
ruin
going
and
to religion.
sabotage
He
a
was
young
arrogant,
kid's career
and we don't
because
want to deal with that.
he didn't. Because one
We're
meeting,
gonna teach him a lesson.
he didn't wear a suit.
Yep.
You don't
And
you
they
don't
was
do that to
offended.
somebody.
He
That's
was arrogant.
malicious. Yeah, that's
He had the
malicious.
chains on.
Yeah.
He had
That's
the headset,
malicious.
and they said they were offended. Like, we okay with a wide receiver or defensive player. The quarterback don't come here like that, and we don't want no one else to do it. So
Okay,
I never heard like the way you describing that. I never
Right.
heard.
I just
I
heard
ain't
it this
heard
week.
about one person
In life.
describing
In
like
life.
I
that.
just heard
That's
it
too
this
much.
week.
Yeah, you out.
Okay, but
Yeah,
I want to pause for the cause for 2 seconds. Okay,
Okay.
can we just please discuss how they finally let people hit Pat Mahomes? I just want to say,
Oh,
if
Lord.
you don't run with the ball, sir, you are a runner. You are not a quarterback, and you should be hit. And he just had to flick the ball. I wish it would have been.
He ain't they ain't facing the lead no more.
Hey.
They called 2 penalties in the first
They
quarter.
the golden ticket. You know
They
the
done
NFL
ran they length with them. They moving on.
Listen, it's so beautiful, and I just wanted to say thank you, NFL, for that. If nothing else, thank you for letting this man be hit when he deserved to be goddamn hit. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now continue your debate,
Now,
Lord.
what y'all think about? There's gonna be 16 black quarterbacks starting Sunday.
Beautiful.
It just represents my point of what I'm saying. All of them got flavor. Just look at them. Look at their pictures.
Well,
Right.
it's
I'm
like
saying so. It's
ear
just
out the other.
so what you thought, and that I'm
Yeah,
saying it just buffers my point of what I'm saying. How full of shit the Browns are in the way that they carrying it. That's all.
Well, I say shout out to the Browns for at least picking them up. They didn't have to do it. They could have continued to have a holdout, lockout, whatever you want to call this conspiracy. Okay.
Right.
I.e. the draft. I just appreciate that somebody finally said, all right, we need to stop. I can't, whatever the conversation was.
It doesn't come up.
Right.
Just give the man a chance. Okay, we did that. Hopefully he could be picked up somewhere else and whatever else and get a real opportunity. You understand?
Right.
Like,
that's what I hope.
That's it. Like, that's all I want.
Right.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of factors. They don't like his daddy. They didn't like how he was looking, how he was acting. And unfortunately, they felt the need. Yeah. We don't want the future people to do what he's doing in the quarterback position.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was about the future. It was about Dion. That's what I'm saying, Jeff.
No, it was all that. Seriously.
I don't think it has nothing to do at all with no future, nothing. It had to do with Dion.
That's what they told their reporter.
And the point that they wanted to make to them too. And that's the problem I have with it is why? Like what? I'm tired of them, man. I'm just tired of them sneak punching this, bro. Like they do it all the time.
Yeah.
And here he is. Deion Primetime Sanders is a bigger star than any Manning in the NFL. He's regarded as one of the greatest athletes in the nation, in the United States, or in sports history. He's the best cornerback to have ever played in the NFL. Peyton Manning and none of the Mannings are not the number one quarterback to have ever played in the NFL. So they're not even the best at their own position. Deion transcended the sport and what he did and how he played. So to treat him like that, man, and his child like that, how he isn't given the same royalties that I believe that the Mannings should have. I'm not saying they shouldn't get them royalties. I'm saying, why aren't we extended the same? Why aren't their sons, our sons, extended the same royalty, the same ushering in that you ushering in theirs? That's all I'm saying. Treat them the same way. And they don't. And it's obvious what's happening right now. And it just needs to be pointed out.
Right.
Well, it needs to be pointed out. That's what I'm saying. People need to be
what? If we're going to be real, I'm going to just say that I think it came down to money and what was originally maybe being negotiated by his
Yeah.
daddy. Okay. Again, I do think it was more about his daddy than Shador. Some went on in the back scene, okay, and they didn't like it.
Right.
We don't know what that was, and the people who do ain't saying nothing. Okay?
I was watching Gilbert Arenas' new show with Skip.
Right.
And they was talking about this. And Skip is the one who said he talked to people and they said they still have that old archaic view of a QB. A wide receiver, defensive back, running back, come there, hip hop.
Cool. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go.
Okay, that's jacked up. But they old white cats. They stuck with them old school ways. That ain't right. Now, what did y'all think about Green Bay chances with Michael Parsons going to Super Bowl?
I think Jordan Love got to stop throwing the ball to the other team, and they could probably go to the Super Bowl.
Well, okay, can I say this? And this gonna sound like hate, but I don't know. I don't know how.
First of all, Tanner, what's with all this weird nice shit since we got company here?
I just want to say this though. Maybe I'm just not the biggest Micah Parsons fan, possibly because I really wasn't affected by the trade from the Cowboys, nor am I like excited about what he's supposed to do over there. And again, that's not dismissing him. I'm not dismissing him as irrelevant. What I'm saying is, I'm not intrigued. Like, I don't know. I just feel like over time he just became less and less.
I mean, he don't show up in the playoffs, but during the season,
I don't know. Do he have some good moments that has clearly made a name for himself and all of that? Okay, yes. But has he like really been that dog that he has shown us that he has the capacity? He's not consistent for me. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest.
I'll say I ain't same. I mean, I just not as far as how I think they could go. I know they receivers led the league last year in drops. And again, Jordan just don't take care of the ball at times. But I thought their team, they play calling and in general was good enough to challenge at it. I don't know if I thought that they could end up getting it all last year, but they definitely could challenge it.
Might be another year.
Micah Parsons himself, I mean, I gotta give him his flowers. Like he's a dog because he gets to the quarterback as a linebacker. That from
when
the
he want to be though. When he want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. The Dallas Cowboys too. They just, I don't know, man. I don't.
Again, that's why I said he's shown us he got a dog in him. Do you understand? Right. Like he's shown himself for us to know him. Okay, and that's so I'm not disrespecting his name, but what I'm saying is, how come you just can't show up and show out all the time, nonstop? Like all 60 minutes. I don't know. I just feel like he hit or miss depending on anything throughout the game. Any game. Like it's not, I don't know.
He might be better over there because they ain't gonna have an owner that's giving y'all everything like Candyland. You're gonna be held accountable.
Well, I don't even think Jerry was giving him everything like Candyland. He just makes bad decisions. He makes bad football decisions as an owner and a GM. He got out the way. And he let somebody make football decisions as a operation side, they do better. But he don't give them everything. He actually does it too late. He does his business moves too late. He fumbled the Micah Parsons thing. Even if you was gonna trade him, you could have got way more out of him had you not had this contentious thing fall out in the back and him refuse. If you would have opened the floodgates a few months ago, who knows the kind of package you would have ended up to make your team much better. So I just think his personal emotions and his bullshit ways from them old early 1920s, ain't that when he was from? He was born in like the early 1900s. He's old as dirt. So I mean, his ways, and I just think he just need to get out the way, man. And And but he
I would say the amenities that he give the players is like Candyland, because a lot of teams, like,
they take care of him.
You can't tell the coach shut up. I'm talking to Jerry like you're nothing, because they know you a puppy. Yeah. They don't go everywhere else. I told you.
Well, that ain't no damn amenity. That's what I'm saying. That's disrespect.
No, the other stuff.
I mean the amenities as far as like how their facilities look, I don't care about that, because that brings in a revenue for them. I'm talking about the way he conducts his business with the team and the product on the field. I don't care that they have a nicer facility than everybody else. Why shouldn't they? You know how much money them building owners take? $10 billion. Yeah, so I mean they're supposed to have that. It should be state of the art. But at the same time, Jerry it's the way he conducts business. And then in his later years, because he didn't used to be this bad, I don't think, at least publicly.
Man, he fired Jimmy Johnson.
No. I'm talking about with the stuff he's saying. I'm talking about his comments and how he talking about them. Yeah, he just came. He was crazy then. Came out bad. But at the same time, I know he has a history of looking out. So, but so what? Like y'all, because people do that for different reasons. You might think you buying somebody. You know what I mean? Like in his idea.
That could be why I have this sentiment about Micah, because maybe there was some stuff happening. So sometimes he felt like, okay, I'm gonna be productive and I'm gonna care. And when y'all act like y'all care, like, I don't know. That was kind of just the sentiment I got from him. It just wasn't consistent firing. Like, I just wanted him to be that guy, because that's what he was trying to be, that guy. You understand, on the defense, and that's what I was like, okay, cool, but I just wasn't getting that energy, I think. And so maybe that could have been what it was. Okay, y'all want to play cool, y'all want to play nice, I play nice, I play cool, I do my part, I woo, I give it my all. And then when they want to act out, he be like, all right, I just kick back, whatever, I do it when I feel like it. I don't know, that's just what I felt about him. So I hope he does.
Seemed like he did just as many podcasts as he did games, so it's like
he wasn't locked in like they.
He was definitely distracted, so I can understand that sentiment.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm saying. So I hope he do go into a better situation where he don't have to feel like he need to be that 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of guy. Do you understand?
Right. He could just be about the business of football.
That's it. You understand? That's all I want.
And that, you know what though, that's true for like a lot of players. Like some markets ain't for certain players. You know what I mean? Sometimes the spotlight and the microphone and the cameras is too much, and they can handle it. They thrive in lower key.
Exactly.
Do y'all think the Lions still got a shot with the new offensive defensive coordinators they got this season to get to a Super Bowl?
Yeah, they got a shot because of the roster. But I mentioned that to you before, that my concern is how is the new coach, offense coordinators new coordinators gonna mesh with Jared Goff? He's the one I think could be the weakest link. I don't know if he can perform under anybody's tutelage.
Okay. Nah, hold on. Anthony. Say that again. One more time for the one time. Say that again.
He's the weakest link. I think he can be shook.
Yeah.
He could be shook.
Did I not tell you?
Here come that bullshit.
Yeah. Who I've been asking to come over here forever. I know it's not gonna happen. Okay. But I could still wish upon a star, Jeff. Who did I say? If we had just brought this man up here a long time ago and just made Goff go sit on his own island somewhere, we could have been champions. I'm sorry. Nah.
Oh, your boy Josh.
I love me some Josh Allen, and I know he ain't won him a championship yet, but he don't got the roster.
He a dog. No, Josh the truth. Josh the truth.
And Josh could have just came over here, Lord. Oh, yeah. We would have been champions. Period. Nah.
Goff should be good enough to get at least one Super Bowl.
Let me do that. That man, when he get on them high stages, he's not ready for it, Jeff. And at the end of the day, has he come a long way? Yes.
Yeah.
He has. Okay.
I expect that garbage in the conference in the second.
Let me do that. He came a long way, but is he the guy that's supposed to be the leader at the helm? No. And I'm sorry, Lions Nation.
NFL,
I'm sorry to all you golf fans.
Super Bowl, at least one.
Let me tell you something.
We need to find.
I'm not sold on him. When they be chanting Jared Goff, I just be looking like, what is we doing? I'm sorry. I'm not a golf.
Well, you don't count because they beat Kansas City after they won, and you swerving down. He had nothing to do with it. So you ain't even biased.
I'm saying he was not the all factor of what was going on that game. That's what I think.
I think he's good. Like I like Jared Goff, and I'm not saying I just know I have to see it, because when they start calling people quarterback whisperers, and that's like your name, that means something. You know, Ben Johnson and that relationship and how he coached him matters. And just like it matters when you got a Sean McVay in your ear. So I just have to see what it looks like, even though they said they've been preparing for this, and we'll see. But I like Dan Campbell. I like Dan Campbell a lot. So far, it seems like he's good at picking the personnel and keeping his locker room together.
Him and Brad. Shout out to Brad.
Yes, so I'll give them a lot of, I'm interested to see. But like I told you last time, I was like, if there's anybody who can be knocked off their square, I think it's him more so than any of the other players there.
Oh, Anthony, you got to come on the show more often. Oh my God. Oh my God, Jeff, did you hear that?
He know I'm right. He know that's right, man. He know that's right.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
After that's all I was right when I was telling him about all the injuries. You see all the views
right there.
Everybody wanted, they knew what I was talking about.
That's all I've been saying, Jeff. Right there. That right there. That's it.
That's that bull crap. even when he do good, I can hear his take because his is come from his sound.
But Jeff,
you won't get that dude no credit.
Don't sit there. Do not sit there and act like I have not given Jared his props. I give him his props when it's due. I have. Matter of fact, when I nailed him to the cross at the start of not last season or the season before, maybe it was the season before that, because he came up here 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that first season, I was a monster. I just destroyed him. It was bad. And what in my mind, I told Jeff by the time the next season started, I said, Jeff, I think he must have heard me or something, because he'll stand in the pocket now. He don't fold under pressure. He don't just throw it at the ground. He looking for people like he did. Everything that I said he was not doing. I swear to God. I said, okay, Jared, I'm gonna go ahead.
Way better now. Wow.
I said, I'm gonna go ahead and give you your props, because you must have heard me. Like keep that energy. Okay. Yeah. That's what I said. Keep that energy. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna get no further than we got last time or the time before that, because Jared, he just ain't ready. I'm sorry. He's not ready for that big spotlight top.
He ain't gonna do nothing else past that, but he can get one.
He just gotta show me. Like I said, he's talented. I know he. I gotta see him not be. I need to see him be sure of himself, like he was last year. Like last year when he stepped on the field, I felt like he was sure of himself. Every time almost he let the ball go. So I want to see him come out like that. If he do like that, and again, y'all stay healthy, it is not too much going. That talent is there.
He wasn't sure about himself though when they played against Washington. No. I'm just saying. And at that point, he wasn't injured. So what was his problem?
I mean,
hero ball in that game.
I'm just saying for the majority of the season. To get back in the situation where they playing in Washington in the postseason, I'm saying he better, he gonna have to have the same identity he had majority of last year. And then the defense got to be healthy.
I don't know. Every time Jared gets on that high stage in the postseason,
his booty get
somehow he folds and fumbles. He did. I'm sorry.
That's how you get a little warm back there on him. You get a little warm back. You happen to go to the bathroom and get your bubble guts.
Now, what y'all think about Kawhi Gate? That's come out.
What you say?
Steve Ballmer
Kawhi Gate, is that what you call it?
The reporter has come out with the story that they're investigating. They have a LLC was started that Kawhi was working under for $28 million, but he never done no work there, and they're looking at it as like a bait and switch to circumvent the salary cap. Because there's only so much you can pay people now, so you can't have super teams. So, we'll start this LLC, and the extra money we'll give you through that.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with it. I don't have a strong opinion on that. Like if the league want
to ding they've been doing that for years.
If the league want to ding them for circumventing how to pay him his money, even do it. But I don't care. I don't care.
I don't see nothing happen from
like. If I had a business, I'm gonna be looking at skirt tax laws and all that shit. Especially in a business like that, you got to pay this dude a couple $100 million over the next few years, and you trying to figure out ways to make it cheaper on yourself. I'm saying Americans do that every tax year. We do it every time we file our taxes. So I wouldn't be mad at. Why would I be mad at Steve Ballmer trying to do it too? So if they want to ding them. But I could care less if they trying to keep certain people from getting a percentage. I don't want to give the government nothing if I don't have to, but we have to.
Okay.
What's your thought, Marcel?
Sam now, Lord. Woo. That's okay. I'm gonna make sure I be compliant on next year.
Straight up.
I'll be compliant next year.
Yeah. I mean, they get their share out of mine too. But I'm just saying, if I had a chance, you damn right I'm gonna take it. I ain't giving y'all a damn thing.
Last two questions, because this sports show, we made wild predictions. We see by January what it look like.
Okay.
Who y'all think might win MVP?
My boy Josh Allen is my pick. He's gonna be my pick for the whole year for anything. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I want him to win a championship so bad. He's gonna be my pick for the whole year. Sorry.
Okay, you got Josh Allen.
Ooh, who do I think is gonna win MVP, man? Because it's usually a quarterback. That's a good one.
Look, say Lamar, get him some good juju for this year. Let him win one.
Like 3 of them.
I wouldn't be. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Burrow get it.
I was about to say that too. Like, I could see him getting another one. Yeah. I don't know if he won one yet.
Because if he has another statistical season like he had last year, but they get into the postseason with just 11 wins, he winning that thing.
Yeah,
he had a hell of a season last year. Their team was just trash on the defense side. But if he have another offensive explosion and they win 11 games and go to the postseason,
my whole boy, diehard Bengals fan, he be cussing at the draft like one day they might win. One day. Now, who y'all think gonna make the Super Bowl?
Same thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to say it.
Okay, Buffalo against who, Marte?
Well, what would be fitting for me is if he competed against the Chiefs and finally won. Like, when they have to play them in the Super Bowl?
No,
they play them for the conference?
For the conference.
Okay, for the conference. Okay, so I don't want them to play against us, meaning the Lions, because I want Josh to win. So I'm not gonna even put the Lions in there. Okay, you know what? I want the Eagles to go back because Jeff hating on them in game 1 of the season. Like, they can't compete. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Eagles in there, and I'm going to say Eagles against the Bills.
Okay. Eagles, Bills. Who you got, Anthony?
I think Baltimore going.
Okay.
And, who Baltimore going to play?
Go ahead and put my Bills in there, Anthony. Go ahead.
I think, I wouldn't be surprised. That wouldn't, you know what? Baltimore, Buffalo.
See, there we go. Baltimore, Buffalo, Jeff. He said Baltimore, Buffalo, and I got the Eagles.
Oh no, they can't, huh?
Yeah, they're playing the conference finals.
They're playing the conference. I think Lamar going to the Super Bowl this year. That's
Lamar. Okay, I'm not mad at that pick. I want him to win something, Lord.
You got Pittsburgh from the NFC.
You got Pittsburgh.
They in the AFC too.
Pittsburgh. Not Pittsburgh, Jeff.
Now I'm waiting for his other team that the Ravens going to face from the NFC.
No.
Oh,
You know you want to say the Eagles. You go ahead and say it.
Mm-hmm.
no,
Y'all
they
both
I
on
don't
that
have
train.
to see more.
Y'all on that train.
Ooh.
Mm.
If I'll tell you what, if the receivers can hold on to the ball, I say Green Bay.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Baltimore Green Bay. That'll be my sleeper.
Okay. Well, mine would be Lions versus. I would say Buffalo, but I just don't want to agree with her on that one, so I'm gonna pick somebody else. Just to be an ass.
Jeff, don't be like that. Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah, just to
Oh
try to
my
play
God.
the
Oh
bluff.
my God.
Like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Lions versus Chiefs. I'm gonna say that because I
Here
can't
we
say
go.
Buffalo. I can't do
Here
it.
we go.
Yeah, I'm straight hating.
We got Lions,
You are.
Chiefs.
I'm glad you
got-
acknowleding. I'm glad you acknowleding.
Oh
First
yeah,
step is
You got
acknowledging.
Philly,
on this show.
Buffalo. You got Lions, Chiefs, Philly, Buffalo, Baltimore, Green Bay. We'll see what's up, huh?
Okay. That's them some good picks.
I'm gonna have to go on my DraftKings and put $5 on that. Put a little $5 on it.
And people making a lot of money off that stuff now, but all
Yeah, hey man, that $5 will probably
these
make you like
wins,
5,000 if it hit.
Mhm.
This early in the season, the odds got to be crazy on something like that.
Now with soccer, the way that Chargers been whooping up on Kansas City, they could be in the conference finals over there.
Okay, you see how I've been screaming on this
Man,
podcast?
they another one got to show me. Like they start out hot every year, and Justin Herbert and them dud out.
They got Harbaugh over there
in the
though.
postseason and nothing.
Jim Harbaugh, I don't know what it is. He made magic happen with these teams he gets.
I ain't saying it can't happen, but I just know what Justin Herbert and the Chargers history is, and it ain't going to the playoffs and winning.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's been his track record. But I do got to give Jeff some credit though for what he just said about Harbaugh, because he went on the whole like Justin Hubert train ride, okay, about how much he believed in him and whatever. And I think boy is trying to show and prove, like, okay, he believed in me. I got the confidence, like,
you're a better second quarter.
No, Justin Herbert is good. I'm just wondering why they tank. I'm just trying to figure out why they tank so much at the end of the season. Like they start out hot. Yeah, no, I like Justin Herbert. He's good.
I think teams, if they were winning mostly during the season in the beginning and struggle, they might start figuring them out. Like, okay, they like to do this and this, and now what's your counter? And some of them might not really change up. Because you first 8 games you might sneak up. Say Cleveland 8-0, for example.
Right.
Oh, we didn't expect that. Now by the end of the season, nah, dog, that ain't working. Now we didn't been in a room for 24 hours watching all the tape of y'all.
Yeah, with Justin Herbert and them, it's just with them. It's like now y'all just got to show and prove. Like everybody see the talent. You've been in the league too long to not have playoff wins to go to your resume. So to me, that's just the same way they was treating Lamar and the Joshes and all them. He's at that stage. Like you ain't even going to the playoffs as often as they do. So if you're gonna be considered an elite in this game, you got to have the playoff success going along with it too. Same reason, same standard they hold Dak to. One playoff victory. If you trying to be if that 2 years ago MVP season is a real like reflection of who you are, you need to start having postseason success. Otherwise, it don't mean nothing.
I expect them to get rid of him after this season.
Who?
Dak.
How? He ain't gonna
be paid him, but if they really trying to win, this dude need to go at least 12 or more wins.
He locked in, I think, for at least like the next. I think he locked in, man, at least for the next 2 at like $60 million a year. Ain't nobody finna trade for that shit.
Yeah, but you gotta remember in football, up front is to guaranteed.
I'm talking about. I think he still has 2 years of guaranteed money. His contract is like 5 years, I believe, something like that. But that's what I think he at least has 1 or 2 more years of guaranteed money. I think. But that's something we can look up.
He having a stinker like this year, and he played the whole season.
Yeah,
you'll start hearing talks like, well, they looking to see who's going to be a future quarterback.
Oh, I know you'll hear the talks. I'm talking about
we can get
$1 billion. As long as he got $60 million a year guaranteed, it's gonna be hard to offload something you don't want.
Now, we think somebody else pick him up if they cut him?
Huh?
Well, you think another team would pick him up if they say they cut him end of the season?
Why not? Because if you cut him, you ain't got to pay the salary. You only got to, So why not? If you pick him up and let him play for cheap just to see if it help your team, especially if you're a team that need a quick
I don't think Jerry gonna get rid of him though.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Not he win the Super Bowl as a quarterback.
I mean, he ain't been doing it, and they still paid him all that money. I'm just saying.
You just saying
Super Bowl?
So you saying that you think a team gonna pick you up? You just off rip. And he ain't gonna do that. So why would you take him off? You getting cut? Like I don't believe dude gonna get me there.
Well, because I'm just saying their standard is not Super Bowl or bust. Nobody thinks that.
There's a few things that do.
Nah, they don't matter. Jerry don't think it. He said he has the supplement for when they ain't winning. It's about selling it's about the feeling. So
about that.
See what he's doing right now. He's selling it because he don't expect them to be winning.
Yeah, it might really be maybe 5 or 6 teams that goal is to win Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Sadly, out of them damn teams, I don't think it's 10. So they all get that revenue sharing money. That's like $500 million almost. So you making money if you don't win the title, but you got some like no.
Oh, they raking in the dough. They getting the money. Shit, the commissioner make what $200 million a year or something like. Didn't he have a $200 million contract, $200 million contract? And 1 year he got
like make $40 million a year.
Yeah, and then he got like $100 million bonus 1 year.
Oh,
the commissioner, I forgot about the damn commissioner. $100 million bonus.
That's a lot of damn money.
Man, that's a lot of goddamn money, man.
That's
a lot of damn money, man.
Damn.
I ain't hating. Do your thing.
Number one, though.
Let me get a couple dollars, baby. Mail your boy a couple dollars, will you?
Would y'all want to own a team?
What you say?
Would y'all want to own a team?
Too much politics.
I would like to have the money to be able to buy a team.
Right, I'd invest.
I don't know if I go through with the purchase, but I would love to have the money to be able to buy one. I might back out last minute. Like I just wanted to see if y'all approve me. I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone.
All right. This wraps up season 4. Next week, season 5 premiere. We're gonna have more because the season full swing by then. We'll see what people looking like more. Hopefully, no more weather delays because that was wild.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was definitely.
These storms getting out of hand. Well, you can't have them out there. I know they want to. Like, no, it's lightning though, man. The fans might get hit. That's live TV. That's gonna be bad. All right, so hope y'all enjoy the show. We'll be back next week. Tell people about it. As I told y'all, it's 2 people that's gonna be on the planets over there. Venus and Saturn, and me, someone that has a sensible approach, is on planet.
Jeff done already told us he live in the 50s, so
Yeah,
no, I did not tell you. I live
on
Mars. No. I don't live in the 50s. I told you what their thought process is.
No, you think that Jeff think that too.
No,
that's why you be defending it so hard. You think
I don't. Can you win me Super Bowls? I'm the owner. Is what I care about.
Yeah.
And you stand out of trouble, we good. I ain't tripping on all that like that.
Yeah.
Okay, people. Judge for yourselves. It's volume. The music speaks in the volume when he get to talking that talk like them. So go ahead, judge for yourself.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm not gonna apologize being a capitalist now. I'm with making money.
Yeah. Well, I said the first step is acknowledgement. So he making a whole lot of acknowledgments on this finale right here. I'm just letting y'all know.
Wow. Well, at least the real Marte finally stood back up. All that trying to be like, oh hey, like she don't be on this all nice crap. She talk trash the whole damn show. Trying to be nice for company.
Hold on. Anthony did most of my work tonight, y'all. I didn't have to do too much. I was able to watch the game a little bit, but Anthony took over for me.
You watching the game and you
she needed a little rest. So I had to look out. She was trying to
watch the game. Nah.
She got something on it, y'all. So she had to sweat her win in. Not
that's
no,
don't help her. No.
I'm just playing.
No, don't help her.
Y'all don't be messing with DraftKings? Oh no, we can't say that.
Huh? I can't even be bothered, Lord. No, I had coworkers all around me that wanted to bet. I said, y'all go ahead. Y'all go on here, Lord.
I don't like losing money. I want
that part at all.
Yeah, I heard that.
Shout out to the ones that can win and make money, but
right.
Yeah.
Don't work me at all. But next week we'll be back. If he's available, y'all have two people who's agreeing and all this brotherly sister love garbage talking crazy. And they look at me wild like I'm just Skip Bayless. Not like Jeff just over there. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That part.
Yeah, now that
makes sense.
Good. Now that was a good one. Yes.
Now the true test going to be when I have a point with my brother-in-law say, Jeff has a point, or be like, damn, Jeff has a point. You're going to be on the same type of vibe. Because she literally like, don't bust a vessel, Parte. You can say I'm right.
Oh.
She looked like, I don't want to. Damn it, you got a point. Like, wow.
I know. It really kills me.
No. Now, let me give you credit. You had good points tonight. Because I wasn't saying you was wrong and that's the way they think. I'm saying they wrong in the way they judging him. Meaning
I agree.
His track record don't truly represent how they portraying him. That's what I was saying. But I'm not disagreeing that they are in the 50s with they thinking, but in time has changed, but in his defense, time has changed. And I'm just saying they misrepresenting the media.
It's more than just that on what they do.
Too much on it. In that NFL engine, when they get the roaring and they want to put out a narrative, that's why they can go in unison with everybody answering the question. So when you say, oh, they said this, but they always say everything in unison when they want to push a narrative. That's how the NFL is.
They sit together. That's the funny part.
Yeah, and even when it's a ball-faced lie, they'll do it over and over again. We've seen it. So that's why I'm saying that's got no credence or that ain't no credence in their part,
Right.
What's Scroll Marte, since you ain't been all locked in over here like Micah?
First of all, I could not help that you two wanted to stream an NFL game tonight, okay? On a Friday. Hello.
Well,
I got it on. It's on mute, but it's on my TV too.
I'm sorry. Hold on. This is about as much as I can do.
That's what I'm talking
first of all, I cut the volume down to 5. That way it wouldn't appear in our background, okay? But I couldn't mute it. I had to hear something. I couldn't mute it. But, okay, again, I was diving in. I was locked in for this hour and 32 minutes, and my auntie keep calling me. I got to call her back. Hello? I was locked in. Now, that's the longest we done ever went, Lord. Now, I'm trying not to take bathroom breaks, everything, okay?
You can go to the bathroom. You ain't in prison. That's your
Listen. The most I could do was switch seats when the game came back on after halftime. I had to switch back over here because I said, okay, I got to look at the game.
She's worse when it's basketball.
Like, damn, let me go sit over here.
You're going to be watching. Yeah, we talking like, girl, if you don't get off that damn thing and pay attention
it's horrible. I can't do it.
Well, till next week.
Yeah, y'all have a good weekend, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yes. Y'all have a good night. Good night, America.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Line with JLE Marte. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to check out my content, go to Amazon.com. Check out my books or my music. Or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE. Merchandise coming soon. Share with everybody. See you next time.